Never Stop Learning, week 325. We're going to take a quick look at the Reflect tool in Adobe Illustrator CC 2017. Alright, so here I've got an object and it's actually just some outline text. I'm going to go ahead and select it, and over here on the left in the Tools panel, kind of towards the top on the left, in the same stack where you find the Rotate tool, that's where you're going to find the Reflect tool. And notice there's a hotkey assigned to it, which is the letter O. Alright, so I'm going to activate the Reflect tool. With my object selected, I'm just going to do a click and drag. Alright, so you notice it's already rotating and it's been reflected already. I'm going to hold down the Shift key to keep things nice and straight. Now I'm going to release the mouse, then the modifier, and we have reflected our text. So that's the way you do it on the fly, kind of just doing a click and drag motion. I'm going to undo this and show you how to do this using the panel. Alright, so I've got my object selected and the Reflect tool is activated. So I'm going to hit Enter or Return on my keyboard, and that brings up the Reflect options. Starting over here at the top, you get to pick which axes you're actually going to do the reflection from. So you could choose horizontal, vertical, or you could choose a specific angle, something completely different. Down over here at the bottom, starting from the right, if you click OK, you're going to accept this change, which means your object will be reflected. Over here in the middle, we have this cancel button. So that means that you're going to back out of this operation and nothing's going to happen. If you click on copy, let's check this out. All right, clicking on copy makes a copy of that object and it keeps your original one there. All right, so that could come in handy for particular workflows. All right, I'm going to switch over to this other artboard. All right, great. So I want to finish this off by adding this shape that's on the left over towards the right, so I could finish off this symmetrical design. All right, so I've got my object selected. I'm going to hit the O key on my keyboard to activate the Reflect tool. All right, instead of reflecting it right here in the same position, I'm going to use this guide. All right, so I'm going to bring my cursor over here and click once. Notice this little symbol moved? Well, now this is going to be our hinge for the reflection. All right, so I'll come back over here, click and drag on my selected object. All right, starting to come around here, hold down the Shift key and release. All right, so we reflected and we moved the position, but what I want to do is make a copy of it. So let's do this again. All right, I'm going to come over here, click and drag, hold down Shift, but this time I'm going to hold down the Option key on a Mac, Alt on a PC. Notice the cursor changes up. All right, so the double-headed arrow lets me know that I'm going to make a copy of this object. All right, I'll release the mouse, then the modifiers, and we're good to go. Now, if you don't want to do this using your cursor and you prefer to use the panel, let me show you how to do that next. I'm going to back out of here and just start from scratch. All right, so what you want to do is select your object, hit the O key. Now, you come over here to where the guide is. Hold down the Option key on a Mac, Alt on a PC, and click. All right, by doing that, that's going to bring up the Reflect option. All right, so you can pick and choose your axes right here. This actually looks pretty good. Make sure you turn your preview on. All right, down over here at the bottom, I'm going to click on copy, and it made a copy of that for me. So there you have it, folks. That's a quick look at the Reflect tool in Adobe Illustrator CC 2017.